Hi, I'm Karen Frisman. I'm a Pilates instructor from Los Angeles, and I'm here with Greta, and we're going to be doing a fluid upper body workout on the Kondrology arm chair. So to start, I'm going to have Greta take a seat, and she's going to sit with her back to the chair. She's going to bring the soles of her feet together, and she's going to bring them into the front of the chair. This is going to be able to get her into her seat, to open up her low back, and to allow her the maximum amount of support for the angle of the chair. I'm going to have her lean back. Good. Get her whole back into the chair. And she's going to grab the handles. And we're going to start with the rowing 3 exercise. We're going to press out, bring the arms down. We're going to bring them up. They're going to open to the side, and she's going to circle around and bend the elbows in. Good. I want her to really think about pressing from the upper arm so we can get the shoulder into the back of the chair. She's going to press out, and that's going to help her relax her elbows. The arms are going to go down. They're going to go up. We're going to open. We're going to circle around and press to the ground. Elbows come in, and we're going to do that one more time. Good. Now the beauty of the chair is that it's going to give me access to Greta and her shoulders so that I can help her mobilize them and keep them back into the chair. It also works as like a little massage. Let's do one more of those, please. And press out and down and up and circle around. The second exercise we're going to do is the rowing 4. So she's going to round her back and stretch forward, shoulders down. The chair is going to move with her. She's going to control that forward movement. Reach out into her arms. They're going to come up. She's going to scoop her belly in, round her back, and control the movement of the chair back. Palms face out, soft elbows, and we press to the ground. And let's do that again. Elbows in, round your back, reach, scoop, control your chair. Arms go up. She's going to connect the arms into the back. She's going to lift up, round through her back, palms to the floor, and good. Let's do that one more time. Reach, stretch, roll up. Good. And palms to the floor, and press. We're going to move on to the shaving exercise. So our palms are going to come up, arms are going to go up and over the head. Shoulders are down, and she's going to reach. We're going to press up and back. Good. Now for the shaving, I really like to have the thumb and the elbows in line. We're going to have Greta sit back a little bit more so her head's in line with the chair. Good. Her belly's working like crazy. She's going to use the strength of the spring. Make sure that it's at the ready. And press up and pull down. The shoulder blade should go down the back and widen as she comes down. Now, as an added challenge, we're going to bring her forward. So again, she's going to be in that forward position. She's going to come off the back of the chair. We're going to bring it up and forward. Keep going. Lengthening through the back. There we go. And then we're going to shave here without the support of the chair. It will still give support for the low spine, but it's much more challenging in this position. Elbows stay wide, shoulders down, and we press. Good. And we're going to come up for the last rep. The arms are going to go out to the side into the hug position. She's going to scoop her belly in, round her back, control the chair back, and we're going to go right into the hug. Arms are going to go out. Now, before we go for our second rep, there are a couple of things about the hug. One, when we're in the handles, we really want to make sure that the entire hand is in the handle, that we have the small finger right here reaching into the bottom. It's going to work the back in a different way. And then we're going to pull together and reach. And then we're going to work against the weight of the spring as we open. Shoulder blades are going to pull together. And again, 2. And open, working into the spring. The more connected we are in the spring, the deeper the exercise. Good, one more. Good, and then for the more advanced students, we can challenge this. We're going to hug forward, so we're going to reach out. We're going to round the back off the chair, reach forward, arms go together. We're going to scoop the belly in, open up the arms, and roll back, controlling the chair as we go. And roll up. Let's do that again. Connect into the spring. Ribs in, scoop the belly in round the back. And open. Good, one last time. And we're going to open and roll back and stretch. From here, we're going to bring the palms to face the ceiling, shoulders down. So we're going to rotate those shoulder blades down the back. We're going to keep the elbows soft. The arms are going to go up and touch. Bring the shoulder blades out and down. And again. Good, relax your neck. That's it. I love the access we get with the chair. Good. And relax. All right, now from here, I'm going to have you step off, Greta. We're going to bring the chair to the upright position, and we're going to move the stopper. The beauty of this chair is that we have two options. We have the deeper angle, and we have a shallower angle. So for the students that maybe have some issues in the neck, they have a slightly tighter neck, or that angle is a bit too acute, we do have the option of this shallower angle. With the deeper angle, we are definitely working the center more, and we're challenging the body in a very different way. For the chest expansion, which is our next exercise, I like the narrower angle. We're going to have a seat. You're going to kneel and face the back of the chair. Again, with all the exercises on the armchair, we have a couple of options. We're going to start with the most basic. Greta's going to be leaning against the back of the chair. What I'm looking for is that she's pulled up in her center. Good. She's got her shoulders down, and she's pressing down into the spring. We're going to bring the arms down and back. Good. We're going to turn the head to the right, turn the head to the left. We're going to come center and reach down to go home. And again, good. The chair is going to give Greta a lot of feedback about where her rib cage is in space. That's it. Do two more. Press back. We're going to lift through the sternum, reach down through the arms, and turn, open up the upper muscles of the back. Good. Now we're going to challenge her a little bit. And you're going to come up to go back. So you're going to come off the back of the chair. The knees stay where they are. That's going to help stabilize the back of the chair. And we're going to press and look and come center and reach down. And again, lift. That's it. And relax. Good. Now from here, I'm going to have Greta step off, and we're going to do the Swakati series. We're going to take the black wedge. We're going to put it down so that we can level off the base of the chair so it's square. And Greta's going to kneel on it, facing to the side. I'm going to give her the spring. We're going to go into the opposite arm, the outside arm. Now, for most of my students, finding this position can be difficult, and I want to make sure that the shoulder blade is set up in the correct position. So I usually have people start low, and then we're going to bring the arm up to shoulder height. Okay, back of the palm faces forward, and we want that handle to be level. This is all about scapular mobility. So the first exercise, we want the shoulder blade to reach in as we go out. So the hand is going to go out. We're going to stretch, the shoulder blade goes in towards the center of the back. We're going to bring the hand back out, stay connected to the spring, and come back home. As spotting, I'm just going to put a little bit of weight so that we understand where the resistance goes and a little bit of guidance for the shoulder blade. And then bring it in. Good, two more. And we're going to pull, get the shoulder blade right there. And in, and one more time. Generally, the reps are going to be about 3 to 5. And even though this is a full series, you can do one exercise in the series, or you can do them all. The second exercise, we're going to bring the hand here. And this is about bringing that shoulder blade down the back. So we're going to make sure that the palm is facing in, the shoulder blade is down, the ribs are in. We've got that nice tall kneeling position, and we're going to press up. Good. You really want to make sure that that arm tracks as much as possible. And again, we're going to do 3 to 5. And all I'm doing in the back is just guiding the shoulder blade. Good. 2 more. Good. Now for the next exercise, I'm going to have Greta move out towards the outside edge of the chair seat. We're going to take this hand and we're going to stabilize it here. This arm is going to go up and overhead. Good. Now it's really important in this exercise that the head is turned so that we can open up the trap on this side and that we've got length through this arm, that we're stabilized in both knees, so we have a little bit more weight on the outside hip, the outside knee, so that we can get a nice side bend in the back. And from here, we're going to bring the shoulder blade down and in, and the arm is going to go up and out with the shoulder blade going down and in, and then we're going to return home. We're going to do 2 this way. And then we're going to come all the way around. So we're going to come up and out, and we're going to bring the arm down, and then we're going to come back home. Reach out to go up. That's it. And around and in. Let's do 1 more of those. Good. And then the final exercise, we're going to take the handle back into the inside arm. The arms are going to go out to the side, palms facing up. We're going to relax through the elbows. Good. Shoulders down. And I like when we start to make sure that the spring is always at the ready, which means that it's not open, but it's engaged. And then we're going to bring the arms up and in, shoulder blades out and down, and bring it out and down. This is very similar to the exercise we did seated on the chair, but it's more challenging because we're kneeling and we don't have the support of the chair back to be able to support the spine. And we do 1 more. Good, and we're going to turn around and do the other side. Now, a couple of notes for that first exercise. We can have the arm that is not working either down by the side, or we can lay it on the back of the chair for support. If we press down into the back of the chair, it's going to enable Greta to get into her back in a slightly different way and lift up out of the waist. Good. Again, we're going to start with that positioning down so that we can come back up and get the shoulder blade to set down the back. We're going to press out and reach, and I can use my hand to spot to help her understand where her shoulder blade needs to go in the exercise. And then we're going to pull back and bring it in. Center pulls in and up, nice strong body, seat is engaged, and bring it in. Good, we're going to do 2 more. Good, we're going to offer that resistance, there we go. And 1 last time. Generally when I'm spotting, I'll spot for 1 or 2 exercises, and then I'll let go to see if my student can maintain the correction in their own body. And elbow in, come up. That's it, good, nice. And come down. What I'm looking for in this one is to make sure that that upper arm tracks evenly, that it doesn't wing out as the elbow goes down. If it does, it's okay. It's just something to take note of, and maybe we work on it someplace else. And we're going to do 2 more. And then we're going to switch hands. Good, we're going to scoot out to the edge of the chair. This hand goes here. Head goes turned, arm goes up overhead. Now, one of the things that I really like about this series is that the Swakati series on the reformer is, and come up and over. The Swakati series on the reformer is incredibly difficult for everyone, but especially difficult for women because they don't usually have the upper body strength to be able to do it correctly. Doing the Swakati series on the armchair makes the exercise both accessible and safer for most people to do it. It's also where I'm going to teach it for both men and women because I don't need to deal with the weight of the spring or the carriage moving. There we go, 2 more in the exercise. That's it, good. I think that's 5. And let's come up. Good, shoulder blades go out and down. Good, now one of the things in this exercise that I'm looking for is to make sure that those traps stay long and that she's working the scapula down and out. Good, beautiful. This is not an easy exercise. One more time. And come down and relax. There you go. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.